Hello, I'm now going to demonstrate some of the safety devices which I use on the PicoMicroYacht. First of all, I'm showing you my ship's knife, and you can see it's got a serrated edge plus a blunt edge. And I found this quite useful. I once had to use it when I went over a shingle bank and the rudder got stuck on the shingle bank and it jammed the down rudder line, and because of the force on the rudder and the tide I was unable to uncleat it. So the solution was just to cut the line, and therefore I was able to get the rudder up and continue on my way. For night I have this headlamp which I use with the torch, and this is very useful for looking at various things. When I go rowing I take these GPS systems. This is the first one I use, which I used extensively and was quite good, but it's got a very small screen. I upgraded it to this Lowrance one which had a black and white screen. It was very cheap price, but it had good mapping and it lasted for many years. But now I have this larger Garmin device, which is the Garmin 276, and it has very nice coloured mapping and is quite sophisticated. So I've just acquired this and I use this on my larger boat as well. Having 3 GPS systems means that the chances of them all failing is very, very small, but I do take this hand-bearing compass which will give me a directional cue if things go wrong. But also this can be used for taking a fix, for example on a passing ship, to see whether it's coming in my direction. Then I have various other safety features. This is a personal locator beacon 210, and the idea of this is that if you fall in the sea on your own, you can pull out this plastic catch, unwrap an aerial and press a button, and it will send a GPS signal to a satellite, and that will go to the Coast Guard and they can home in on you and find you in the water. One of the problems of single handing is that if you fall in, you're on your own. There's no way people can find you, and this device gives them a directional beam. This has transformed the notion of falling in the ocean on your own, provided of course you're within a reasonable distance of people to come and rescue you. I have got flares, and these are miniature flares. They're a very simple device. Essentially you've got a trigger here, and this spring-loaded trigger fires off this flare. I won't put it in because I don't want to risk setting it off by mistake. The flare goes 150 feet into the air and burns for 5 seconds and can be seen for 5 miles. So it's reasonably effective. I've also got an audio flare Mark III. You just twist it to turn it on and it projects for about 3 miles and it lasts for about 5 hours. And of course it has the advantage of not having to use fireworks or explosives. You have to be a bit careful with it because you shouldn't look into the laser signal. I have this radio. It's raining now so I can demonstrate this. It's completely waterproof, it floats, and it has a burp system. The burp system vibrates the speaker and it clears it of water. Hello, I'm doing a little film.
Sorry?
I'm doing a little film
Oh, right.
about my safety devices.
Oh, right.
So if you hear me talking to myself, that's what's happening. I've also got this audio flare, and
Flare?
this is... Sorry?
Flare?
I'm talking to the camera.